Hi everybody, it's Kathy here from Kathy Loves a Scrap, and I'm coming to you from Down Under today with my promotional layout for Scrap-A-Sketch Premium. You can go to www.scrap-a-sketch.com and find this amazing layout sketch and many more for a minimal cost each month or over the year. This layout was created using the wonderful printables Pretty in Bloom, and it was of a night where we recently went to see Grease the Musical, the live stage production. This set of printables is available at www.scrap-a-sketch.com, and Lisa has created this wonderful range called Pretty in Bloom, and it's all in the purples, which is a colour I don't usually use, but I'm absolutely in love with this range. There are so many beautiful colours, so many beautiful elements, as you can see, and this fantastic wood grain. I love wood grain, and this just won it for me. I'm using that as my base today, and I've actually had to make multiple copies of it. And that's the beauty of printables. You can print as many as you need instead of saying I haven't got enough paper. So I'm using 3 for this layout, and I'm just trimming it so that I can put it all together. And the beauty of using these printables of Lisa's is that you can either use them as the A4 size, you can print them up larger if you wanted to, or smaller. And in the case that I'm doing it, I am marrying them to fill a full 12 by 12. And because of the way they are designed and the way they are laid out, I can match them almost pretty much as close to, and the joins are almost seamless throughout the layout. So you can see where I'm carefully layering them under each other so that the joins are almost imperceptible. And yes, there's one running right across the middle there, but as the page layout goes together and the placement of the elements, that disappears and fades. So I'm just making sure that it's all sealed down, and I'm trimming it so that it is exactly 12 by 12, and then I adhered it to that white piece of paper underneath to give it some sturdiness and hold it in place. Using the gingham one, and I love gingham too, it's easy to work with, I was able to trim out slices that I could marry and meet nicely and neatly with little joins visible. Now, going sideways, I had to change it and I had to cut out extra, but that was okay because of the pattern. You can see here, this one doesn't just quite sit on it properly. So I go back to the main one and I cut out the next one. The first time I was using the purple on the outside, this one I had to put the white to the outside to make it fit properly. So it's a matter of marrying them up carefully so that they fit in the joins and that each of the patterns just fit in nice and neatly. And as you can see, it sometimes is a little bit fiddly, but it's worth that when you get the final product. And as you can see, I've now laid out a 12 by 12 page. Now, using the sketch, which unfortunately I'm not going to show you because it is a premium sketch, but you'll get the gist of it from my layout because I stick really closely to it and I honour the sketch. You are able to add what suits you to marry the sketch perfectly to your design. So I'm now using my circle cutters here to cut out of the 3 different papers from the range, and I've used the peonies one, I've got the hearts one, and the chevrony one. And I'm just inking up the edges using some distress ink, and this one is called Dusty Concord, one of my favourites, and this just lifts it off that wood grain. It gives it a little bit of definition to the circle and makes them distinct and stand out. So I'm carefully placing them around the layout as per the sketch, and then I've put my photos in, and already you can see that the joins have faded away. You can hardly see them, or you wouldn't notice them because of all of the features of the layout. Using the gingham, I'm tucking them in underneath and giving them little tuckaways, and then I found a little quote, and it says, enjoy the little things, for one day you will look back and these will be the big things. And that's what this night was. It was the first night that my son-in-law had ever gone to a live theatre production. My girlfriend came down from Newcastle and we all went out to see Grease on the live production. Now, can't say it was one of my favourites. It was very different to what we expected it was going to be, but it was a good night out, and these photos just show us getting ready for the show to start. and it was like a bit of a movie theatre with the Grease movie theatre on the screen at the beginning. So these layouts come together really easily that Lisa has designed. You can just stack up those elements. I fussy cut all of those out from the range, as you can see. Everything on this layout comes from those Pretty in Bloom papers and accessories. They are a minimal cost when you go online, but a great way to build up your stash. And as I said, you can print as many times as you like. So you can see that I've added some Nuvo drops just to build those clusters. I have 3 clusters which set up the triangle for the eye to follow around the visual triangle. And look at that, aren't they just glorious? Those, unless you're up really close like this, you don't see the joins. They fade away into the background, and you can't even see where the wood is practically joined in to make that a full 12 by 12. So this is my layout. It was pretty easy. I'd love to say that it only took me a few minutes to put it together like this video. It does take a little bit longer, but I cut out all the extra bits that you don't need to see, all the boring bits. And look at the final product. It is glorious. Go check us out at www.scrapasketch.com. Pay the premium price and then use my discount, and you'll be able to purchase a whole range of wonderful printables and access the amazing sketches. This one was May Premium Sketch number 1. You need to go and check them out. So there's a whole range more than you see on the Facebook group. We do have a Facebook group called Scrap a Sketch. Please go on Facebook and check it out and join in every week, because we have a new sketch every week. If you use my code anytime throughout the year, Kathy Loves to Scrap 10, you'll receive 10% at checkout. Don't forget to give me a like. Let's YouTube know that you want to see more of my stuff, and I really do appreciate the amount of time that it takes for you to sit here and watch. I will get back to you if you leave me a comment. That also tells YouTube that you're interested. I'm Kathy P from Scrap a Sketch. I also known as Kathy Loves to Scrap on Insta and YouTube. Thanks for watching today. Happy scrapping until next time. See you very soon.